We never talk about what Errol Spence is going to do next. We talk about what Terrence Crawford is going to do next. Is he going to fight Canelo? Is it going to be Tim Tszyu? Or is he going to fight Jaron Ennis? We never talk about what is Errol Spence going to do next, especially the rematch doesn't happen. And it seems unlikely. This is the world of boxing, so I don't want to say it's not going to happen because things change daily. But if it doesn't happen, what does Errol Spence do next? And I don't think Errol Spence is going to be in the game much longer because all the injuries he has faced. But first thing I expect from him is to move to 154. And I expect him to fight a tune-up first. And I don't think he ever had the skill set to beat Terrence Crawford. But another thing that hurt Errol Spence, besides being at 147 too long, is inactivity. And not mentioning the matchmaking was tailor-made for his style, so he didn't really learn anything. He didn't really learn anything facing a guy who's tailor-made for his style. I think the PBC's original plans was him not to face Crawford. Errol Spence did this on his own because of the money, and he also wanted to show that he was the best welterweight in the division. So I give him credit. I think the next move for Errol Spence in the PBC is to build him up again, get him on a winning streak, and then face Virgil Ortiz in Texas Stadium. And that might be Errol Spence's cash-out fight. That's if the rematch does not take place, because if the rematch takes place, that's going to be end of Errol Spence. I think Terrence Crawford ended his career. But if he doesn't, Virgil Ortiz will. Plus, if Virgil Ortiz keeps winning and Errol Spence gets on a winning streak, I think that fight possibly, not even possibly, I think it will be bigger than a Terrence Crawford-Errol Spence rematch, especially at Texas Stadium. Both guys are from Dallas or near Dallas. I just don't believe Errol Spence will ever be a champion again, so he might as well build himself up and go get one more cash-out fight before he retires. But stranger things have happened. Maybe you can prove me wrong.
And this is really not hating. I'm still, even if I don't want to be, they still talk about me every time a fight come on. So really, I'm really still the face of boxing. Even though you have certain individuals that want to throw shots and hate, because that comes with the territory. For guys like Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, so many guys that paved the way for me. But there's only one Floyd Mayweather. These fighters are not better than me. Coaches, managers, oh, you better than Floyd, you better than Floyd. You know why? That's good, that's motivation for the fighter. You can tell him that, but deep in his heart, he don't believe it.
That was Floyd Mayweather on a Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark and the boys, saying he feels he's still the face of boxing. Even though he's retired, he feels people talk about him, still talk about him over anybody else than Canelo Alvarez, than Tank Davis. He feels he's the face of boxing. Now, Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in the game, but now he's retired, and even people are not feeling his exhibitions anymore. Anybody who's non-biased know that Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing, and he's currently still fighting. Something Floyd is not doing, but Floyd Mayweather loves attention. He loves to take the shine off anybody else and put it on himself. When you look at Canelo, who is the face of boxing, he's on a Forbes list. He's doing Super Bowl commercials. He's in commercials, period. And Floyd has made a lot of money in boxing. Floyd he's probably made $1 billion in boxing, right? And he retired 50-0. But real boxing fans, we don't care about the records. It just seems like Canelo is a more marketable face of boxing. He got a cleaner image than Floyd Mayweather has had. And he has done something that Floyd Mayweather hasn't done. Canelo Alvarez became undisputed, the first undisputed champion at 168 in the four-belt era. Mayweather has never been undisputed. So my opinion is he's not the face of boxing because not even his exhibition fights are selling like they used to. And how he says he beat 16 or 20 champions and Sugar Ray Robinson didn't do that. Well, Sugar Ray Robinson didn't have all those belts. I mean, there are more champions now than they were in Sugar Ray Robinson's era. Or should I say, belt holders. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.